If you have come across this post, it means that the universe wanted you to see this video, and now that you're here, I'm going to do a reading for you. It does not matter who you are, where you're from. What matters is that you comment underneath this video that I claim this reading, and then this reading will be for you. Alright, so the first card that we're going to get out is going to be card number 8, which is Justice. This card is going to tell us how things were in the previous week going into this week. In the current week, we have gotten the Hangman. Very, very interesting. We cannot wait to see what this exactly means. And then we're going to have a message from the future, which is card number 2, which is the Priestess. All right, very, very interesting things going on. Beginning with card number 1, this is how the previous week was going into this week. There have been a lot of things on your mind, and if you are a family man or a family woman, you have been balancing. It's almost like you have been putting up a circus act of sorts just to balance things out, and you have been tipping the scales in your favor, I would say. If you're a businessman or a woman, this card would mean that things have just been resting at bay with the way that you want them to go. It's almost like you're about to go into something, and there's a lot of handiwork perhaps, or a lot of planning that has gone into the things that you have been trying to do, and it's almost like you're on the verge of making that final thing happen for yourself. So the previous week was all about like setting up the main act for the final answer that you are perhaps about to get this week. So clearly, like, the previous week was a lot for you, and you have been handling a lot of things at once. This would also mean, the first card would also mean that you are also multitasking of sorts. Going into this week, it's almost like it has completely shifted in its energy, because in the present week, what I'm seeing is a lot of time for you to think, a lot of time for you to do the things that perhaps you were not getting the time for in the previous week. So the previous week was all about being busy, putting up a circus act and balancing everything out. But this week is almost about you finding that space, or even that mental or emotional space, to really channel those thoughts out, or to make the decisions that were put on hold in the previous week due to your busy schedule perhaps, or you wanting to do a lot of things. If you're a student, this would mean that you have a lot of times on your hand to perhaps study and do some recreational activities. If you are taking care of a family, it would mean a lot of family time. If you are a working man or woman, it would mean that perhaps now is the time when a lot of people are not walking into your office or your workspace and are not bugging you. This is the perfect time for you to make decisions about the future. This week is actually a very, very, I would say, positive or lucky time. It has good, I would say, radiation of energy in terms of making decisions which are solid and are very well thought through, compared to the previous week, which I would have said that was not a good time to make decisions, or make very quick decisions perhaps. Moving to the third card, we have card number 2, which is the Priestess, which is giving us a message from the future, meaning that this message, what the card really is saying is that everything that's about to happen in the next week is currently tied, and is exactly tied, very, very, like, in close proximity to what the decisions you are going to take in this week. The week in the future, or the coming week, is almost looking back, if you can see, at this week. So everything that you're about to do in this week is going to reflect extremely heavily on the week that's about to come. This is not like one of those weeks where things are completely unlinked or unchained, meaning that jo aapne is week mein kiya, it has like completely been removed from the week that is about to come. The 2 weeks that are coming back to back are going to be linked. So this week and the next week are going to be linked, and it is entirely going to depend on the preparation that you are doing in this week. Perhaps if you're a student, the kind of study that you're doing in this week, or the kind of activities that you're coming across this week. If you're a working man or woman, if you're a family person, everything that you're doing, perhaps if you're planning a trip, perhaps if you're thinking about making some shifts around the house, changing things out, everything that you're doing in this week is right away and very, very connectively impacting the week that's about to come into the future. So it's almost like a mirror image of what's about to come. So make sure to really think things through when you're making or taking a decision this week, as it will directly impact the actions that are about to happen or come and bounce back towards you in the next week. So there you go. That was your reading for the week. Feel free to follow me on this channel over here. If you would like more readings, I go live on this channel and I do answer people's questions also. And lastly, if you want this reading to be for yourself, simply comment that I claim this reading, and then this reading will be for you. With that being said, my name is Shaheer Knows, and let's do this again sometime.